back to Under the Twin Suns, not live from the Scruffy Womp Rat Cantina, but live from Waterloo Games in Mechanicsville, Virginia. We're joined by the greatest local game shop owner I've ever met, our friend Kevin.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Kevin's in the house.
It's Kevin. Let's go.
What's his name again?
I believe it's Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin 11.
That checks out. Kevin 11. That's a good pull.
I like it.
So, Steve, I know you've been wanting to set up this interview for a while because we all know Kevin. He's the great local game shop owner, but you know Kevin a little bit better from back in the day. You guys were playing a lot of Magic competitively, I believe.
We played a little bit of Magic. I knew that when we were going to do guests, I wanted to get Kevin on as soon as possible because everything I've ever learned about this game, I learned from Kevin kicking my ass. So what we wanted to do with this episode is like these people, we always come in every week. We do our weeklies. We never get to see what it's like behind the scenes, like what goes into getting the store ready, what goes into all the backbreaking work that, getting the product and pricing it and, and keeping up with the store. So we had some questions we were going to ask. Kevin, so my first question was, and I think everybody had this one when we were talking about questions, is like a lot of the local stores in the area of Richmond have kind of given up on SWU. I think there's a couple left. There's not many that are even doing events anymore. I know, Ruben, you had looked up the numbers for Battlegrounds, and like they are steadily going down. So Waterloo is still like going strong with weeklies. Like, why do you think you're hanging in there?
With Waterloo Games, one of the things we like to do is community involvement. And with all of our card games that we support, our number one requirement is having passionate community members. So the only reason Waterloo Games is still supporting Star Wars is because of Ruben.
Let's go.
Ruben should feel pretty good.
The check is in the mail, guys.
So a lot of the game stores, I think the attendance had just died out to the point where the store was not willing to put the effort into keeping communities going. But here, that's not as much of a concern for me because I have such passionate community members.
Nice. So when you're behind the scenes things, what's the most difficult thing when operating a TCG brick and mortar store?
This month it's been the pace of releases. I think we've had something like 6 card games release, and then multiple miniature games have released. And so literally just keeping up with the pace of releases is the most difficult point.
I could see how that'd be like really difficult trying to keep like all the different dates in mind, because I don't even know when most of the SWU stuff happens, and that's the only one I follow.
Yeah, I can only imagine how much stress it is as an owner of a store, because as someone who buys a lot of TCGs, I've been feeling overwhelmed recently because between the Spider-Man drop, the Avatar drop for Magic, Pokemon has Phantasmal Flames and Mega Evolutions, Star Wars, we just got Secrets of Power, the gift bundles, and then we're getting just hit right off the bat in another month with another Magic set for more Final Fantasy. And then Riftbound also came out last week.
And Gundam.
I completely forget about Gundam.
Gundam's a card game? I thought it was the models you paint.
Both. Yeah.
Wow. That's cool. Mm-hmm. So speaking of overwhelming, I have a question that I had just for me. I heard overwhelming barrage is what kicked you out of SWU. Is that true? Or is it just you lost to me too many times?
I will say that the last 3 games I lost of Star Wars Unlimited were all lost to Overwhelming Barrage.
It's a good card.
It's way too good for what it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the card that kicks you out of the game, it makes sense, okay?
Hey, great news. It's about to be gone.
Yeah.
So, great news.
We'll see you in March.
Yeah. See you in 3 months.
Craving power.
If I had time, Star Wars Unlimited would be on the short list of card games I would play.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see Star Wars Unlimited going another year? Or do you think it's going to die off?
I asked my distribution rep how sales were going from their end, and he told me that the sales were still okay.
Okay, that's better than I expected.
Yeah.
Okay, I was expecting,
Okay is a win.
So,
That's a win.
I don't know. It it just in the local area, it's been downhill honestly since set one was shortage, and we've seen small high points along the way, but we can hope.
We've seen efforts from FFG to try and expand the game, like they put it in Target, GameStop, and Walmart. They've released intro to Hoth battle sets for newer players. What efforts have you seen from FFG to grow this game at the LGS level? And have you seen any at all?
They started strong with the weekly play kits, which was really good for the stores. And I think some of the very early Showdown kits, Ruben can probably help me out. I think some of the very early Showdown kits were really good. And then I think some of the last Showdown kits have been pretty sad. And I haven't seen any real innovation from distribution side to really push events. I think they're leaving it up to the local game stores.
Yeah, that's one thing we complain about a lot is like the crazy showdown cards that they choose. Like it'll be Jedi Holocron, or it's like something we don't even play. So it's like no incentive to come out.
Whoever greenlit Dr. Evanson, I just want to talk.
Yeah.
That's all I want. I just want a little conversation.
Like when they were doing the play testing of these cards, like, okay, let's put this as one of the cool cards that we can give out to folks. But again, at the end of the day, we don't want to see those cards. We want to see cards that people are actually going to play in their decks. Like you can't know ahead of time like, oh, this card's going to be really really good or really really bad. But you've got to know at least something. There's got to be something in there that tells them something.
Every promo that is pushing an event should be a named character that everybody easily recognizes. It's just too easy. I mean, it's just...
Yeah.
It's too easy. It's crazy they don't. Like, why would Vader not be...
Yeah.
It's just cardboard at the end of the day.
Right.
All it is cardboard.
Does it cost them more to make Vader...
Yeah.
I think the metric we should do is, does Ruben know who this character is? If so, it should be a promo.
Done.
Yeah.
I love it. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean,
You don't know who Gore is. You don't know who
No,
Dr. Evanson is.
actually, I know who Gore is now.
Oh, that's right. You did.
Because I did watch
Clone
that
Wars.
Clone
Okay.
Wars episode.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the Grand Inquisitor, though.
Yes, and yes, I have.
What show did you watch? Did you watch Kenobi?
Yes.
Fact check.
Yeah.
Fact check them.
Okay, my
Yes.
bad. My
Yes.
He saw
Yes.
Pumpkinhead, though. He didn't see the good Inquisitor.
Yeah. But I mean, you see how much people love the Obi-Wan we got from Sectors and the Kylo Ren. Like those cards are awesome.
They were beautiful.
Like people went out and like drove like people. I think on the Richmond sector, I'm pretty sure I saw people get there. Like they logged in to play, get the Obi-Wan, and then they dropped.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
all they
yeah.
came to get. So like
With your named characters, right? The
yeah,
people that
it's like when you put an effort and you put a cool card with really cool art and like special foiling and special treatments, people care, people show up. But when you give us Jedi Holocron, I don't really care.
The convention exclusive packs are my example of they can do well if they choose to.
Yes.
I think we touched on it a little bit earlier, but how difficult is the pre-order process, especially like when you're juggling so many different, like, do you know how much, is it some number you pull out of your butt, like 100 boxes, or like how do you do that?
So Star Wars Unlimited is one of the easier games. They're distributed by Asmodee, and Asmodee is a giant company, and they do a good job with distributing of Star Wars Unlimited. The Carbonite packs are restricted, so they tell me what I can order, and so far I have ordered all of them that they will let me. Booster boxes, I have to choose a number. So we try to do some amount of pre-order, and then I try to forecast basically what I think I may need for events and stuff of that nature, and then I just make a wild guess. But Star Wars Unlimited is actually one of the few games that I can get all the product I want. A lot of the other games like Magic the Gathering, they tell me what I can get. Pokemon, they restrict me down to what I'm allowed to have. For instance, the new Final Fantasy Christmas stuff, they told me don't ask for it. They would let me know if I could get it.
don't call us, we'll call you.
Yes. Yep.
It's going to cost me so much money.
We talked about it earlier, and just want to get your input. PQs. So we learned that it can be any number of people. Do you see Waterloo getting a PQ at any point?
I'm pretty sure we've tried to get them at least the majority of the season so far. I think one of the problems has been if they do a PQ, a planetary qualifier in Norfolk, and they do one in Richmond, they really won't do one in Mechanicsville.
Right.
So I think the location, in proximity to the other, Fredericksburg. So we're kind of like in the middle, So we keep asking.
Yeah.
So.
That's all we can do.
Yep.
I am going to out you a little bit in front of everybody. You actually don't like multiplayer games, and I think you have a valid reason for why not, because you don't feel like beating up on one person, and I totally get that. That makes a lot of sense. Could you see yourself ever playing Twin Sons?
I am more likely to play a multiplayer game now. Being from a store owner perspective, it's actually just good customer relations to just hop in a game and play for fun. But I wouldn't be incentivized to win. So now from a store owner perspective, there is a reason to play, and it's just literally just being part of the community. Whereas prior to me being a store owner, there really was no incentive to play multiplayer because most of the time people left with hurt feelings.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there's always that one guy who feels like they got beat up at
Right.
the table.
Yeah, 100%.
It's called facts. It's called facts.
It's my personal strategy to always kill Ruben first.
Yes.
And it should be everyone's. It should be
It
everyone's.
should be. I agree.
And I love making fun of Ruben as well, but I'd like to make the compliment I have to give Kevin is I do play at several different stores in Richmond. And almost every other store, I never see the owner coming around and talking to everybody. Every time I'm in the store, I know Kevin says hey to me if he's here. I have to compliment you on your ability to engage with the customers and not just sit in the back room or something.
Well, so to be honest, this is a hobby, not a profession for me. I work a full-time job that pays the bills, and I only run the store because it really provides a place for other people to game. So for me to, when I'm here, I'm really not working so much as just being around the people I want to be around.
Oh
No. He could have been anywhere tonight.
But he chose to be under the Twin Sons.
Nice.
I have one last question, but it's a viewer question, and it comes later. Does anybody else have any questions for Kevin before we move on?
I would poke the bear of if you were to play Twin Sons, is there any particular leaders that you like from Star Wars a lot, or is there or do you have an archetype you'd like to play based on your Magic experience?
I would say that I always lean towards bad guys. So if I played, I'd have to find some Vader, some.
There's 3 of them now.
Yeah, it would definitely would 100% be a bad guy team.
I think there's a lot of good options, but we'll look forward to seeing whatever you can come up with if you end up wanting to join us one time.
Or we can build you a
Or we
deck
can do that.
and
Yeah.
say these are bad guys, and we'll see you at the tables when we play Twin
I'll
Sons.
get right on that. I'll make my Twin Sons.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all we have.
So
You
you
want
have
to
a
move
viewer
on?
question?
I was going to do it at the end.
Okay.
You want to do name that card? You think it's time?
I can play name that card.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I don't even know who's up.
I'll let you do
I
it.
don't
You're the
even
master
know
of
either.
the
I'm doing it
tonight.
tonight?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
We'll have a
okay.
hoot.
I'm a screen
Kevin, are you familiar with our name that card?
I am
game?
not.
Well, let me tell you, it's a lot of fun. I will select a card from Star Wars Unlimited. It can be any set, any card. We prefer not to use the new set because we haven't really seen them that much. But I will go around. Everybody gets, was it 3 questions? Three questions.
Trace.
You can ask any question. You can even ask what the name of the card is. But the next person will
I've
be
done
able to
that.
immediately guess it. So you obviously you don't want to ask too great of a question. So I'm going to start it in this order. It'll be Ruben, Cole, Kevin, and Tyler. You get 3 questions. On the final go around. You have to give a guess as to what the card could be. It can't be a leader or a base. We don't do that. We're not being mean like that.
That's cruel.
So I'm going to select the card.
However, Steve will try to trip you up with a reprint. I'm not saying who he did that to.
I may have done that 1 week where I said it was from one set.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
And it was a reprint.
I don't have nightmares about it.
It doesn't keep me up at night.
No.
But I have selected a card, and Ruben, it is now your turn.
All right. What set is this card from?
The set is Shadows of the Galaxy.
What are the aspects of this card?
Vigilance, heroism.
That's a new one. Hero.
That's double. Vigilance, heroism. Okay.
What is the cost of the card?
6.
I think I got this one, guys.
Oh!
He knows.
Just kidding, I got it. I've only won
Ain't no
once. And it was just me on the podcast.
Shadows. I'm gonna keep it small. I don't want Ruben to get it. What's the rarity of this card?
This is a common.
Okay.
I might know it.
I'm sure Cole already knows it.
This is my second one, right? What is the card number?
Oh, that's a new one.
Who remembers card numbers?
I wanted another guess.
048.
Oh, I got it.
All right, I'm gonna guess before Tyler goes. I think it's Gentle Giant.
It is Gentle
Damn.
Giant. Very good.
So
There
far
you
off.
go. There
The
you go.
card number.
You got
He
the
knows
card number.
all of the cards.
Yeah, he said, who knows the
Because
card numbers?
The way
Me.
he organized his cards was like, of course, he didn't know with the aspects. He knew because of the number.
That's not true at all. I knew because of the aspect.
Well, good job, Cole. You win
Thank you, thank you.
Good
again.
job.
Gentle Giant. What a card.
It's a good
That's
card.
a pretty good card.
I think Wookiees will have their day at some point. They
No.
just need a Wookiee leader. You just need a Wookiee leader to make it work.
We have one, but he's bad.
Well, no, but it needs to be a Wookiee leader that relies on Wookiees.
That's what we need. We need more tribal
Tribal
leaders.
leaders.
Oh, 100%.
We need so many
But we're gonna
tribal
get that with
leaders.
Homeworlds, 100%.
That's probably what it's built around.
I'll eat I'll eat this hat if we don't get.
It's going to be the new Lorwyn. Like, it's going to
Yeah,
be...
just
I
tribal
think
tribal set.
That's
That's gonna be awesome. I hope so. That sounds cool.
Well, Kevin, we just wanted to say thank you so much for taking
Yes.
time out of your busy day to join us here under the Twin Sun and giving us such a kind and personal interview.
No, I appreciate y'all extending the interview, and I love having you guys in the store. So anything I could do that would benefit you guys or be part of, I'd happy to.
Well, we truly appreciate
Awesome.
that.
Thanks,
Of course,
Thank you
yeah.
very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And thank you all for listening. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye now. Bye.
So
Bye.
you, once, long time ago...
Oh,
Long
Post-credit
time
scene.
ago,
my bad.
you DM'd a campaign for a viewer of ours. That viewer wanted me to ask, is his master still alive?
That is a question that will remain in anonymity.
Tune in next week for the answer.
Patreon exclusive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. That's
All right,
That
now
was
we can
awesome.
go.
Yeah. Bye.
Did you kill it?
Bye.